Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Ricky and Steph.
What up? What up? What up?
And today on Movie Social, we're going to be doing a spoiler review of the new Netflix series, Tribes of Europa. And yesterday's Europa just changed. But before we get into this review, if you like what we're doing on this channel with these reviews, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video on the channel with your family and friends. All right, so quick backstory on this. It's the year, 2079?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little over 50 years from now. Closer to 60, but a
Closer
little
to
over
60.
50. Little over 50 years. I'm just like, these shows and games keep trying to push us up 50 years from now. Y'all scare me.
God willing, we'll be alive.
Technically, yeah. We'll be in our 80s.
Nah.
I'm not gonna be doing 90.
I'm not gonna be doing movie social, but yeah.
I mean, you never know. Advancements in medicine and all that might still be looking the same way I look now. One black don't crack.
I'll take that for sure if that's the case.
But anyway, so apparently all technology was shut down due to, which is interesting, the North Korea and America basically having a point the finger at who did this, who's doing that type of hacking.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point, somebody who we don't know just destroys all electronics, sending everybody into a blackout, basically, for a few decades, which I'm like, sheesh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And now in Europe, instead of having these different parts of Europe, like France and all that, it's just now tribes,
territories and stuff like that. Yeah,
which is interesting. You still have some of these buildings standing, which it's nice to see, but most of the things is vegetation now. So what I thought on this show was kind of funny was the fact that Atlantis. What is up with everything always at some point points back to Atlantis, the lost city, which we're still trying to find. But we basically centered in the show around this Atlantis tech, that this cube, which is interesting because apparently it's supposed to show about this other disaster coming from the east.
Mm-hmm.
I remind you of something from 2020, COVID.
Anyway,
Destroyed, shutting down the whole world. I mean, it's supposed to be the end of all humanity type of event coming their way, but it's supposed to also show them who created the blackout from the beginning.
mm-hmm.
And I believe they said it happened in December 29th that it happened, and then it came December 31st. Everybody was just done. The whole world was under darkness.
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
I'm like,
did this remind you of a game?
A few games.
Which game did it remind you of?
I mean, it reminds me a little bit of The Last of Us in a way. It also reminds me a little bit of why can I think of it? I can't think of the name of it, but
this reminded me of Borderlands.
That too, yeah.
What's the different areas, and some areas being desert and people looking like the clothes and stuff they wear. It reminded me of Borderlands.
Yeah, and you even had the military style group of people, which personally, me, I did not like their leader. And then you have crews and so why is it whenever we have this civilization breakdown, you get a group of people that's always trying to turn into like a punk rock type of vibe with barbaric ways? Like, how, like, it's the year 2079, we haven't gotten past these barbaric ways of fight to the death, to become one, enslave others to do the labor and work for free, while we eat in family, while there's one ruler, and then the way the leader was, like with the staff beating the people, and then they got the people essentially wearing the dominant, I forget what you call it, but the necklace piece saying that you're owned by whoever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, can we move past this and that at that point in time?
Yeah, it was losing me around that point. Like it started to lose me a little bit.
I
Not gonna
mean,
lie.
it wasn't losing me. I just was hating the fact that the crews were that way. I still want to know though, what the heck were they sniffing or huffing
Oh,
before attacking people and all?
those things. That is a good question. What were they sniffing?
I don't know. We didn't find out. I think something that enhances their abilities or something. Or
Mm-hmm.
maybe whatever they were having the slaves dig and mine and work on. Could be that too.
I mean, because if you remember, there was a scene when they was in a club that the people was like, it's like a drug. They were sniffing it. It
Yeah.
was using those with,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. The crazy part about it, the saddest part of them all to me was the fight to the death
Oh yeah.
with the father.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna get on that because that was sad. But the fact that I just don't understand the point of the fighting period. You know that civilization is very low. You don't have a whole lot of humanity left. Y'all fighting to the death just to have somebody become one of y'all. For a group that says, "Oh, we're not afraid to die." There ain't that many of y'all left in the world. There's only 80,000 people in that town, and that includes the slaves in them.
I do have a question because again, I could be wrong. Remember when they were first introduced to this fight to the death thing to become a crow or whatever? Was that girl his ex girlfriend from when they lived in the forest, or she was dead already? Because the way
He
he
had a
was
girlfriend.
looking, he did. The son did.
Could have been. I know he
Because
had
the
a
way he
sister and
was,
brother.
yeah, he had a sister and a brother, and then he had a girlfriend because they had one off somewhere was kissing and all this other stuff. But
Didn't
the
activate that
the
part in my mind.
way he was looking at her was like, like caring eyes, like, oh, I
I
care
think
about
one he was calculating about how to use that as a way out, and also he kind of was angry at the fact that people fight to death. Period. Too.
you. Okay, that could have been it as well. Yeah.
But yeah, the him and his father fighting was sad. First of all, him trying to say no, I'm not doing it. And the father's got to do it. I mean, I understand why the father's saying do it because it's either both of y'all or them. Even though, honestly, I'm like, listen, nope, we're not doing it. Y'all come down here, we're gonna fight y'all to death right our way here. But of course, because they had guns, which was another thing that made me like. Half of y'all have guns, the other half of y'all are just using other weapons. Like, pick or choose, crows.
Listen, you gotta be multifaceted. They're gonna use everything.
But one thing that was interesting, the fact of how they're still producing bullets at this point. Then, where are these bullets coming from? There's a lot that they did not show in these 6 episodes that I wish they did break down.
Mm-hmm.
But we started to get more and more as it got towards the end of the show, sadly. Because then all 3 of them, since their small little village got attacked by the crows and most of the village was killed, the son runs off with the cube, daughter gets left for dead, and the other son becomes crow now. The daughter gets healed, becomes part of that military group, but then leaves
Mm-hmm.
them during the shooting when it was a coup to take over power after the daughter failed to kill the leader. And then she doesn't go with him. In a way, I kind of think that was a bad choice, but a good choice at the same time. Because the guy was a little mental too, if you ask
Mm-hmm.
me. But now the daughter's about to go off with this all-female group, which is going to be interesting. Because
Mm-hmm.
apparently they don't accept males and they cut off male genitalia or kill men. Which is going to be interesting to see how things affect with the brother. But the other brother with the cube finally finds Atlantis, and then this thing goes off. I'm like, come on. We don't even get to see what Atlantis looks like.
No. Hold that L, essentially, is what they're saying. Hold that L.
I'm like, I thought we at least got to know who started the blackout, what Atlantis looks like before it cuts off. Something. Netflix, it better be a season 2 after that. Because it got so good the last 2 episodes, and then it's just
Yeah,
like, till next time.
that is so true. It definitely did start getting really, really, really good, and then just went
Yeah,
off.
that was disappointing that it just went off like that. Because I'm just saying, this show really, really is good. For the fact of how they set up the story to be in the future that way. We've seen a lot of different things for shows and movies being in the future. Like even Mortal Engine is in the future, but they're
Mhm.
just essentially big vehicles that are cities basically rolling around. But this is different. I actually like this approach. It got me
Agreed.
intrigued because using technology, man, we'll be able to do this video.
Yeah, that is true.
Hey, can you imagine going way out? Maybe they should have thought about Y2K again.
Remember, yo, you remember that? That's
I
crazy.
know. I mean, hey, we all were panicking about blackout and all that. And what happens? Yeah, on the pattern one, I gotta know that. I think they said the year that it happened was 2030 something. That they had the actual blackout. I
Wouldn't be
forget the
too
exact
far
time.
off, though.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, we came close to U.S. and Russia. I mean, North Korea situation. Thanks, Donald.
Yeah.
I actually wondered that poster when they showed the hands of North Korea and the United States. I wonder, was that the hand of Donald Trump? Because
I think it was just a generic hand, man.
I mean, it was a white hand, of course. I'm imagine that's supposed to be the symbol of the United States president, and then the other hand symbol of whoever was running North Korea at that point in time. Might be Kim Jong the fourth, fifth, sixth sister. Who knows?
I'm
But
done.
all in all, this show has a lot of dynamic parts going in, and they did a good job capturing each area, going back and forth between the 3 main characters. I would just hope to see a season 2 where we finally get to see, do they come back together at some point,
Mhm.
because there's too much to be said that was left out. Let us know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for the pros? Are you rooting for the all-female group? Are you rooting for the military group? Or are you rooting for the Atlanteans? Let us know. Till next time.